Hey, before we start the Q&A, I'm going to go into some training and go over a couple of tools that you'll be able to utilize to better help you make the sale, better help you impress your client. So the first tool is the What's Covered app. A lot of people have no idea this even exists. Most of your clients will not know it exists. And many agents, if not most agents, would never even think of using it. But I would like you to go ahead and download What's Covered from the Medicare, from your app store, whether you use Android or a iOS device. I have an iOS device. Again, the program is called, it's a Medicare.gov program. It's called What's Covered. I just tap the program or, tap the icon like any other app, and it'll say, is my item or service covered? You just type in what that item is. Let's use diabetes, very common, diabetes. Okay, it starts defaulting what's covered before I even finish typing the word. So diabetes prevention program, diabetes screenings, diabetes self-management training, eye exams for diabetes, foot care. Let's see what they have under foot care. Okay. Medicare covers yearly foot exams if you have diabetes-related lower leg nerve damage that can increase the risk of limb loss. This may include treatment for foot ulcers and calluses and toenail management based on exam results. Okay, that's helpful information. That can help you demonstrate that you're an expert. So, download the app. Anything that you were to type in, anything that Medicare covers is in this app. I've been fooling around with this thing for about 2 years now since it came out, maybe a year and a half to 2 years. But anyhow, it works. It's an excellent tool for you to utilize. Now, the other thing is your Medicare and You book. Now, not just the Medicare and You book, but also the fact that you would cut out and create PDFs out of the Medicare and You book. For example, I would typically, if I was talking to somebody about Medicare supplements, I want to discuss with them the fact that they are standardized programs, that they are, a plan G is a plan G. It doesn't matter which company it comes from. It's the same plan, it's standardized. And the only difference is the price, right? So I wouldn't go to page 71 of the Medicare and You book and show them that is in fact the only difference. Okay, now I can send that PDF to them. So as I'm talking, if I feel like I'm just rambling, or not rambling, but I'm just, sometimes you may feel like you might be losing them. But regardless of if you feel like you're losing them or not, say, look, I'm going to send you a PDF on this. Always send them a cover of the okay. If I were to send the Medicare supplement PDF, as I've just explained, I would send the first page. I would take the Medicare and You book download, PDF download. I cut out the cover, because that would help people say, oh yeah, I'm familiar with that book, of course. And then I would send page 71, which has that portion. You could even outline it if you really knew how to use these programs, but we'll do this for you and we'll send a PDF out to everybody. And I would also send page 72. And page 72 has the grid that shows all the plan letters and then what's covered, or where the holes, what's not covered. So I could go there, so I could discuss okay, first of all, they get the PDF. I'll say, open up the PDF. You see that? Yes. And then I'll go see on page 71. Again, we'll send this PDF to you, and but it'll have that section circled, and then I'll say, but now let's go over to the next page of the PDF, and that would be the grid. So that, I believe that's page 72, or in the new Medicare and You book. So in the older Medicare and You book, it's page 70, but that has the grid. And then I can say, what you want is the plan G. Do you see where it's the only item that's not covered is the Part B deductible, which is $203 now per year. So you pay the $203 and then everything's covered 100%. So you've segued into a plan, and you can sort of run that up the flagpole and see how they feel about it. And then, but you could come back, you could back off of that, but that could be kind of sort of like a trial close. So, but that's a powerful tool because you can bring a visual into the presentation. And sometimes these sales will not happen on a one-call close where they believe everything you say, trust you, have confidence in you, like you, and buy. So you might need a couple calls to get them on board. But if you can separate yourself from the pack by demonstrating, like using a simple tool like the app on your phone or iPad or whatever it is, and then also sending PDFs, I mean, you're creating potentially little things that separate you from your competitors. But there you go. We'll do the Q&A now.